Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 74 of our Staxel playthrough. My name is Wesman2. Feel free to call me Wes, and if you're new to this channel, be sure to stay to the end. Make sure to stay to the end in case you didn't catch that. But ladies and gentlemen, today's episode is we're going to start off where we left off with putting the windows and finding something to do because we're finishing this big long list. Let's get started. Let's go ahead and grab the windows. We ordered them last time, and I accidentally messed that all up, and so that was no good. So we're going ahead and put in these 9 windows. I see I accidentally goofed again, and I only bought. Oh, come on. There we go. I only bought one of these windows, so that needs to go there. Okay. So then these 2 go there. Perfect. These go along the roof here. These go here. But ladies and gentlemen, as I get started, thank you for all those that have been liking, commenting, subscribing. I do read them all. It's been fun to continue to see that more and more people have been feeling confident and started commenting. It's neat to see new people comment. Not saying that the people that constantly comment, I'm like, oh yeah, you're old, I don't like you guys. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm still thinking you guys are cool people. Olive, you haven't eaten. Are you feeling all right, girlie? You're content? Okay. Alright, well, maybe you only ate 1 unit of your food because you're not hungry. Oh, we gotta feed Biscuit. Alright, Biscuit. Here we go. There you go. What about Muffin and Musala? Are you girls doing alright? Yep, I fed you just last episode. So I would imagine you guys are probably well set for a while. Okay, perfect. Since it is summer. Oh, hey, we're in summer, and I forgot to mention that. Okay. So cool. Summer it is. Ed Sheeran. Or, because I saw the shears. Anyways, at Sheepin, what's the indication? Ah, there he goes, when you're super fluffy. Okay, and since it is the summer, we need to make sure that we keep Ed Sheeran pretty much sheared almost at all time, because I would imagine to get really hot in wool. Alright, so that's being done. Next thing it is watering the 400 cabbage. I think this is cabbage. I'm not really sure. But you guys get the idea. Alright, so all the cabbage will be done. We then need to remember to water the cucumbers because those are kind of off to the side since I haven't had a chance to move them over. Because I made them a single row, and that was for kind of like the sugar cane or the higher growing plants. Just so that I could see them all being watered, because I know I don't have to worry about going through a field of multiple back-to-back, but rather with the space, I just got to pay attention to the dirt on the ground. Did I miss that one? Okay, I think so. Alright, so we'll do that, and then I think that's it as far as daily chores. We've already taken care of everything else. And then let's go ahead and get in trouble, because I don't really have a project today. I guess one thing we could work on is... Uh-oh, I forgot to water that one. There is another house we can build. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we build another house or find something else to do? And this is kind of why I was thinking about wrapping up this series. And it's not completely forever. It's until the next update comes because I mean we could always be constantly building, but I think that would get boring. And what I could do is rather entertain you with kind of fresh content, which I was thinking Sims 4, which quite a few voted for and you actually wanted to see it. Which I thought was neat, so maybe that's what we'll do. But stay tuned. Don't worry yet. Don't jump ship, please. We're still... You guys ate all that food? Gosh, you eat more than my pig. Oink, oink. Okay, so let's go ahead and feed our 3 chickens. Dang, son. I'm sure they're all gonna eat, yep, because they all didn't get it. Man, that leaves 1 food left. Dang, son. These chickens hungry all the time. Alright, Olive... You still have food. Are you feeling alright? Did I already ask that? I'm pretty sure I did, and I think you only ate 1. I still can't harvest those. I have pumpkins out still? How many months have I had those out? Oh man, I don't want to be one of those houses that just has the decorations all year round, and I just turn them off like, ha, no one can see it, and then in broad daylight you can clearly see they have pumpkins still out, or Christmas lights. That's my favorite. Christmas all year round. Although... those houses are probably always fun because, you know, it's that Christmas spirit all year round. I do know, like, some people put them out on their back patios for light, which that looks kind of cool. But, you know, that's the back versus the front. Man, is my inventory ever going to get cleared? I don't know. Stay tuned to the next episode. No, I'm joking. I have quite a bit of... It's just grass. I mean, and that's what I think the problem is. Oh, there we go. Get rid of that. Is that eggs? Because they look like, yeah, they just look like spheres, and I got confused. Wool. I don't know what to do with wool yet. I don't know if I can make clothes, or maybe that's something what they plan to do in the future. But there's that. So, all right, Leon, got anything cool today? That was a fine item. Oh yeah, I sold to you, Brick. All right, let's go talk to Roran. Only because he usually is the one you talk to when you want some good juicy gossip or rumors. But he keeps telling me to go talk to FarmFan. Nope, let's try that again. She talked to Rosemary, but Rosemary is too shy and she never gives us any jobs. She just says to stop looking at her or to bring animals. And I don't have a leash, so I don't know how to do that. All right, Rowan, what do you got for us today, man?
Wesman2, what can I do for you today?
I got any rumors?
Supposedly Rosemary is having a little trouble.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you're saying.
Good to see you, Wesman2. What can I do for you today?
Let's chat, man. How you been?
They say that old farmhouse is haunted.
What? That's where I live.
At night, you'll hear all sorts of strange sounds.
Oh, man.
Nah, I'm just messing with you.
Dang it! You had me going. I was gonna, like, stay in the house all night and see if I can hear stuff.
Man, you old man, just making fun of me. All right, what can I do for you today?
You know what? I'm thirsty, man.
What will you have?
Why is that 90 petals? That's ridiculous. Assuming that the petal is equal to $1 USD, right? Or your equivalent, right? So maybe if you're in England, you know, it's a pound. Euros somewhere else. Francs if you're in Germany. I'm not sure what France's currency. Yen or yang. Nope, that's yen is what I meant to say. So that's Chinese, I believe. But you get the idea. If it's your local $1, so like Mexico would be peso, 90 of those would be ridiculous, right? I mean, at least for right $90. To put it in perspective, you know, in case you might be wondering, well, what is 90 USD if I'm not in United States? What could you buy for almost $100 nowadays? That, you know, might share the same price. That's like almost buying 2 Xbox games, right? It's like $60, and then the other one you can pick one up for like 40, right? So you can get 2 video games or 1 mug of sap. And this is the weird random tip of the day that I kind of give every so often. Or I would imagine, I don't drink, so I'm only guessing, but I've seen, like, you could go to like a bar or maybe a restaurant. That's usually where I get my thing. But most like bottles of alcohol, you know, like a beer is like, I don't know, it's like $5 or $6, right? I have no idea. Right? So if you kind of put that in, right? So if you use that as like 6 credits, you know, just kind of universalize it to 6 credits, and all of a sudden, you know, you're paying 90 for a, I assume this is supposed to be like alcohol, because anyways, we're done with this. Moving on. I'll pay the ridiculous price because I'm a baller. 1 mug of, that's not his voice. 1 mug of sap coming right up. There you go, man. Thanks. Oh, glug, glug, glug. You know, it should give me a speed boost, right? It should be like Sugar Rush, and then I get like 10 or 25% movement speed. All right. I totally forgot what we were doing today. Oh, well, that was the thing. We really didn't have anything planned today. All right, Rosemary, I'm assuming she's probably at her house. Look at everyone waving at me. I feel like, you know, important person in a parade. You're like, oh, wave to that person, but, I mean, I'm not really that important, right? I don't know. Anyways, it's just my sense of humor. Don't think I think poorly of myself. Where is she? Nope. Oh, you know what we can go check out? Since I can't seem to find Rosemary. Did I not finish that? No, I did. That's just how it looks. Yeah, seriously. She, like, been eaten? Oh, no, there she is. She's behind. Okay. Let's go check out... What was it? Cinderella? I forget her name. Oh, I can't... Oh, yeah, I can. Her. Senora? Something... Senora? No, that's Senora. That's Espanol, which I took 3 years of that in high school, in case you're all wondering. What was it? I keep wanting to saying Zenyatta, but that's Overwatch. Since we've talked about Overwatch. It's close to Cinderella, I think, but not quite, obviously. Let's go talk to her. Oh, I ran right past her. Oh, she's moving. Ew, she's moving closer to my town. I don't think I like that, cause she's kind of creepy. Anyways, Cinderella. Zenyatta sees you, Wesman2. That's still creepy every time. That's it. What is your purpose in life? I mean, that's a really big question that, needs to be answered. But you in particular, what is your purpose in the Staxel universe? Do you just want to annoy me? Like, look at your hat. I want a hat like that. Can I have your hat? Can I even ask you? Can you say anything other? Can I, like, offer you a pine cone? Like, can I throw this at you and then you'll accept this as a, I don't know, do you want a sacrifice? I mean, I don't know what she is. Is she a witch, a wizard, magic lady? Like, her tentacled father, she was saying that I'm until proven otherwise, is Cthulhu, is, like, gonna come out of the ocean and just, like, eat me and all my town, which would be kind of cool but kind of scary at the same time. What am I supposed to do with you? Does anyone know? If you know, can you comment? I'm stumped. I'm giving up, or rather than looking at the wiki, I'm sure you guys are probably know what to do, because there's some pretty cool people that were telling me and helping me. Anyways, that's about as far as I know what to do with her. Where's my pickaxe? So let's go ahead and grab this, because we got Vorlin points. Vorlin points, right? Alright. Okay, so... Oh wait, what's today? Wink wink. Today's supposed to be... Yeah, the live stream happened. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you for everyone that tuned into the live stream. It's cool to have you guys all there. I'm sure we had a great time. I'm speaking into the future, trying to pretend like I'm in the past, because I've just given up pretending. Just so you guys are aware. It's more so just, so it's you guys because you're cool, so I'll let you in on the secret. Sometimes I get really busy and I have to do a bit of a backlog because I can't make them every night like I usually do. That was a fun fact. If you didn't catch that or didn't know that, a lot of the videos would be the night before the day they're supposed to go out. So for instance, if one video needed to go out the 14th, I would record the 13th at night, which is why I could get back pretty quickly for some of you. When you comment or suggest something, I was able to address it almost next episode. And so that's the case most of the time, but now that I've been kind of getting busier, a little bit of a backlog. So what I think I do that every time now. So I just figured, rather than like pretending or lying to you guys, I just figured, hopefully it doesn't like break the fourth wall for you guys. Can I plant this? I need a shovel or hoe. Nope. Can I plant this? That's a negative. Alright, what do we get? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that thing. Its body. Alright. Didn't I have a few extra? No, I'm using them. That's gonna be problematic. I need more space, and that's why we built... excuse me. The burp. What is this? Well, do your job thing. Turn on. Oh, I still haven't bought that window, have I? Alright. Can't fit through small spaces. You'd think I'd learn that by now. So let's go ahead and order that window. And let's see about buying a couple of bookshelves. Because I don't know what else. What is that? Why is that even what's a blue lobster? Ew, stick bug. I actually haven't caught one of those. What's that, a crab? I want to catch one of those. Oh, gosh. It's a smiley stingray. Oh my, is that a frog? Where did it just go? I want a frog. Ew, an eel. Jellyfish I've caught. Neon. I haven't caught one. What? Oh, it's a shrimp. It just looks like a horseshoe. I want to see a horse. What's that? A popped eye goldfish. I actually had one of these. We called her Molly. I'm not sure if it was a girl. We just assumed. But fun fact, just again, since we're on random topics, I used to have, oh, right there. Nope. I used to have a pond in my backyard with a bunch of big mouth bass. I'd catch them, and then me and my mom would kind of have this big pond. Anyways, the big mouth bass ate her eyes out, and then she died because they ate her eyes out. I felt I felt terrible because she was pretty big. So we moved her into the tank because, well, it's not a tank. It was a flat out pond. I mean, we dug a giant pond and put a big plastic shell in it. Anyways, what was I doing? I seem to be always more and more doing this. We wanted window, except it's spelled like that. Anyways, so the bass ate her eyes out, so I was kind of sad. Still am. Cool thing too, if you're into fish, we went to the store to get feeder fish because that's what we fed our bass. Let's grab 2 more of these. We went to like Petco to get feeder fish because it's pretty cheap. And what ended up happening was I actually got a koi in one of the feeder fish. It was a silver koi, which was bizarre because I didn't know there was such a thing as a silver koi. And it had the whiskers, and that's how I knew it was a koi. And it grew pretty big, and I was excited, and then what we believe has happened, and I'm not a fish murderer, I promise. I mean, this is the course of like 3, 4, almost 5 years. We believe that the gardeners came by, or the like pest control, and they were just spraying on a windy day, and they sprayed some of the poison into the fish pond, and a lot of the fish end up dying, which I was actually just devastated. And what ended up happening there is the koi actually happened to get caught, and so it's actually kind of sad because it was cool to have this koi for so long. I'm like, and I didn't pay $4 million for it. I got it for 25 cents. When you kind of broke down how much, it's actually probably a lot cheaper than that because I think it's 49 cents for. Olive, are you asleep in the middle of the doorway? Well, that determines that. We're not gonna build any more to that because that's like pet rule number 1. If your pet like sleeps in doorways or falls asleep on your lap, you're not allowed to move. So that determines that. Again, sorry for these random, really rambly episodes lately. Just kind of not. If you want to know, I guess I can tell you guys because it kind of just it's be easier than trying to walk around the eggshells. I'm currently trying out a new medication. And what it ends up doing a lot of the times is, did I not water this? What it ends up doing is it kind of just has these really bizarre effects, at least me personally. And what it ends up doing is it kind of slows my brain down, at least what it feels like. And so if you ever notice some episodes I slur a lot more, yeah, I catch it too, but I just kind of play it off. It's due to the medication that I'm on. And I don't know if it's a side effect, but I've been kind of talking to my doctor about it, and he's been kind of doing his best to kind of suggest different medication to kind of help me out, to not necessarily have that happen. But I'm not really sure, so bear with me. I do my best to kind of play it off or kind of just not ignore it because I know it happens, but no one's really talked about it, so I appreciate that because, it's so easy to make fun of someone that, has a speech impediment or, well, again, I wouldn't, but you know the internet's the internet. So you guys have been really cool about it. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. If you made it to the end and you're new, welcome to my channel. This is where you kind of get weird tips and some rambles sometimes, and some personal information. Anyways, you guys are cool enough where I can tell you that. But if you made it to the end, down below is all the links to my social media outlets that I post on and comment on and update on in case the video is late or if I'm doing something cool like a live stream. Thank you again for all those that have been continuing to show your support with all the likes, the comments. It makes my day when I put out a video and, I put some time and effort into it and, to come in and see it has like 8 or 9 likes. It just keeps, me fired. I'm like, yeah, they're really still enjoying the series because if not, you kind of see these diminishing returns. And so far, it's actually had the opposite effect. More and more as this ball keeps rolling and more people find the series, the likes and kind of stuff continue. And I know maybe some of you are thinking, you're like, well, it's not about that, and I do understand that, but again, it's still nice, if you've ever painted or made a song or just anything, right? You did good on a test and someone's just like, hey, that's really, good job. It's kind of like, positive reinforcement. Anyways, sorry again for the rambling. If you're new, I've done that, so I guess hopefully you guys are having a good day. If you made it to the end, then you're cool. Most people usually already click off, so I guess cool thing that I kind of keep rambling because then you're even a better person or cooler subscriber because you're literally staying to the end before the credits roll in. Whoops, I just punched my mic arm. Anyways, that's it. That's all I got, folks. So until next time, as always, keep it real.